Hello everybody. I ain't seen you in a couple days. We've been busy. We've been out here cleaning in the shop and going on. Thought I'd come on here and show you some of this stuff. I don't know whether y'all can see that or not. We've been moving stuff around. We got the shop cleaned out. Over here on the left side, got all new, got the wall put up, the insulation put up, got the shelves put up. So we're doing a lot better now. Been here working a little bit. We got more insulation and stuff to put up, but we got that wall finished, and that made a big difference to getting some of the stuff up out of the floor. We have just got tons of stuff to clean up. I'm working on a couple saws this morning. Got another 1010 here we're putting together, fixing to do supporting on that. I'm probably going to just stop this video off here and then come back a little bit later. We got some more gaskets in from Brian. He tweaked our gaskets just a little bit, and I'm working on saw. We're going to put all new gaskets in. I was going to show y'all my new sign that I got. Somebody made for me. Y'all look at this. I'll try to put my arm up in the light. Is that not awesome? And there's my sign I got for bucking. First bucket stop. But I'm probably going to just stop this video off. I got a little bit of grinding to do, and I know y'all love the grinding, so I'm just going to stop the video, do a little bit of grinding, and then we're going to see if we can put something together here after a while. So y'all have a good day, and I don't know why I'm telling you that, because I'm going to edit this on to the rest of the video. All right, we'll be back shortly. Bye. Hello everybody. I don't know whether you can see me real good or not. I've got you zoomed in again here. We got a flywheel. I'm gonna turn this light on. And I'm gonna check and see what it looks like. Okay, yeah, y'all can see that pretty good. I've got a feller needs a set of these paws, and he's not 100% sure how to put them on, so I figured I would make a small video here showing how they come off and on. But when you get them in a box, they're kind of a pickle to figure out. It's not exactly easy for me every time either. But here's what you have. You got a spring, the paw, and the bolt. And the paw is going to go down like this towards the center of the flywheel. Now, trying to figure it out the first time you get them in is not exactly easy. But that spring goes like that on the paw. And then the washer goes in the center of the spring. And the bolt comes up through the bottom. Now if you can hold all that pretty well together and keep that spring on there and just set it down on there and get your bolt started straight. I'm trying to keep my hands out of the way if I can remember to do that. Get it started in there like that. Now the hard part is getting the spring to stay over here. The spring to go down in there and go all the way down over this little boss. If you push the spring down around the boss so you can run the bolt down, run it down with your fingers, and then you gotta line the spring up, or the paw up with the shoulder on the bolt. I'm trying to keep my hands out of the way so you can actually see it. Then once you get the shoulder down in there, then the spring, and this one's there, and they'll sit in the middle like that. But figuring out the spring is the hard part. Now I think what I'm going to do to maybe make it a little easier for him is I'm going to take these off, and I'm going to put a zip tie and zip tie the springs and the washers to the paw where they go. That way all he should have to do is cut the zip tie off and put the bolt through it. This should make it a lot easier. Y'all, if y'all have a hard time trying to put these paws on, don't feel like you're by yourself. Because when I put them on, if somebody tears them off and I have to put them on, it takes me a little bit to get them back on there myself. That's why I took one off of well, the reason I took it off is because that's the only one I got. So I'm trying to find the nippers, which I don't know where they're at because the table is just a mess. But there's that one. We're going to take this one off. I'm going to take that one off. I'm going to zip tie it on there as well. That way all he's got to do is, like I say, put the bolts back in them. And put that back on there like that. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Oh, never mind. There we go. I'm putting these in the bag now. I'm gonna drop that saw dog in there. Getting an order up for a feller. That's what we're gonna do. That's probably Larry dinging me there. We got another thing here. We got this 850 that belongs to Derek. Turn that light off. I got to drain the oil back out of the oil pump's leaking on it. I've had it out and back in a time or two, and it still seems to be leaking. So we're going to drain the oil back out of it right quick. We're going to shim, or not shim, but we're going to install the adjustment set screw for the oil pump. For those that have never seen it, I'm going to show y'all how it's in there, because I know several people have never seen it, and I was even talking to Uncle Dave about it the other day, and he said he had never seen it. Let me see if I got the camera where it needs to be. Nope. There we go. Now, pull this front cover back off here right quick. We're gonna see if we can't. I bet you $1 to a donut I ain't got another screw. So that's usually what happens when you try to film something and show everybody. Every time I try to do it, it seems like I don't have the right stuff sometimes. I know I put this thing in and out a couple of times, and it's had a leak every time. It leaks when you let it sit. Puts a lot of oil in the crankcase, then when you crank it, it smokes like crazy. Some of these saws, when you take them apart, they don't have the set screw in them, and some of them do. Now this one has got the metal tang that goes in the back of the oil pump. And it looks like it was sealed good, but it's dang sure leaking. See, that metal tang goes up in there. And we're back. Sorry about that, y'all. I had a phone call. Oh, mercy. I took this oil pump apart. You can see all the pieces laid out here on the table except for that set screw. That set screw is the one that we're going to put back in it because it does not have one in it. So, I'm going to go ahead and screw it in there. It goes in this little hole right up here at the front, and it works backwards of what you'd think it would to assist in putting the gasket back in place. You hold it in there, and when you put the gasket on, you want to run that thing so that it just starts, and I mean just starts to poke through the gasket. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but it's just barely up higher than the gasket. And what that's going to do is it'll make, when you tighten the bolt up, excuse me, it will actually twist, excuse me, it'll actually twist that oil pump up and make it seal in there better. And I may put that other gasket on there if I can locate it, because I've already put that back in there before and it's still leaked, and I'm not sure that it's good. It looks good, but you know how that is. I'll be back in just a second. I'm trying to find the gasket. I just had it 2 days ago, and I know it's in here. I just don't know where it's at, because I can't see it. There it is. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. Let me get a can of brake cleaner. I'm out. It's one thing after another. One thing after the other. I'm gonna rinse that off. Pretty good there. That should be all well and good, as long as the outside's is the main thing. We're gonna put that one on there. But alright, we gotta put the little piston back on here. Don't forget your little O-ring, because they don't like it when you forget the O-ring. thing could be just a shade thicker, and that would be good. These things are kind of particular sometimes. Put that little foam back in there. Put the little plunger back in the center so you can hit the center of it. That looks all well and good. That looks good there. Now if we can hit everything back in there. Just want to look at the back of the pump. There's a little bit of where that thing's dug in there. Now there's no real way for me to film this so y'all can see it, because I can't even hardly see it. It's kind of dark up in here today too. Well, that just fell down. That just fell down. Maybe the grease is still enough on there. We'll stick that back in there like that. Yeah, I ain't kidding. This takes some patience sometimes. It would be bad if I had another set of hands and eyes. We're gonna get her started. We got it. We got her started in there. Alright. I know, with that light on right there, I think that makes it harder to see. Get her tightened up in there. We'll throw the front cover back up, put a little oil in it. Take it out there and see how long it smokes or whether it stops smoking. Maybe this time, Derek. Maybe this time, buddy. This is the stuff we don't show a lot, folks. If y'all work on these old saws, if you work on your own saw, y'all know what I'm talking about. You'll do this sometimes 2 or 3 times before you get stop leaking. Sometimes you can't get them stop leaking. You have to back up, hunt. I know I go through some of these and have a good many of them that don't have any leaks. And then seems like the last 3 I done, the last 3, every one of them's leaked. I don't usually take the oil pump out because they are kind of a pain to get them not to leak sometimes. So I figured out how to take them apart and put them back together without taking the pump out. That way you don't ruin the gasket. Anything like that. But if it still leaks, I don't know exactly what we're going to do. We're going to have to find another oil pump. Because this is actually the second oil pump I've already put one other oil pump. This is another oil pump other than the one that came in it. So we're going to take it out here, see if it's got some gas in it. Hopefully it's got gas in it. If it don't, I'm going to have to mix some more because I'm out of gas. Oh yeah, she still got some gas in her. Y'all want to go see if it'll crank? I'll throw your charger over there. Come on, y'all. Let's go see how bad it smokes. Let's see how long it smokes. Because usually whenever they're leaking, they get slammed full of oil, and then you can't see nothing when you fire them up. They'll leak like crazy. Can y'all see that? Let's see how bad it is. Oh yeah. There we go. Oh, there you go. Jerk it plumb out of your hand. I got it that time. We're gonna stop the video off, and I got some other stuff to do. I'm gonna let it sit for a little while and try it again. I'll be back directly.